This video is for my friend Wes, who lives near Dublin in Ireland, and also for Rachel, who I met at rehearsals this morning. And I mentioned to you, Wes, about your weaker third finger. I didn't mention this to you, Rachel, this morning, but also I noticed your third finger jumping a lot. For anyone else watching this video, if you're a few months into learning guitar or a few weeks and you're, say, doing a D chord and you're trying to practice to a C chord change or A minor, and you find that you're trying to move your third finger and maybe the little or the second are jumping instead, the wrong finger, it's an indicator that your third finger is not strong enough really to play guitar. If you look at the way I'm able to change chords, I have 4 fingers of equal strength. And people learning guitar usually have 2 maybe, or possibly sometimes the little, but the third finger in particular would be weak in a lot of cases. And I can't tell you whether it's weak or not, but you have to decide. I'm going to show you an exercise that counters this issue, because the quicker we strengthen the third finger, the easier it is going to be for you to master a lot of the necessary chord changes you need for playing guitar. So if you meticulously copy me for the next few steps, first of all, my thumb is going to be low and centered behind the guitar, which will also help you greatly for your bar chords further down the road. Now, I want you to put your first finger tip onto the third string, first fret in the corner, exactly like this. Not your finger, your fingertip. Now, you'll find when you're doing this that your thumb is slipping sideways at the back of the guitar. So immediately stop. Get that thumb position right and watch it from this angle. I'm able to hold the thumb as I get the fingertip on. I'm going to stay at this angle to give you a better look. Then you will get the second fingertip onto the same third string, middle or corner of the fret. Then you will add your third fingertip onto the third string, third fret, and lastly, the fourth fingertip onto the third string, fourth fret. If you're finding this difficult to do, that definitely means that you need to do this exercise. And bear in mind, this is just the starting point here. So the 4 fingertips, not the fingers, which will give you that, the fingertips are all on the third string. Now, from this point, can you move your third fingertip up 1 string as I'm doing here? Only that. You will notice that one of the 3 other fingers will be trying to move. Then if you can move your third fingertip up 1 more string, and just hold it there for a second, unless you cramp, in which case you must take your hand completely off and start from scratch. And your third fingertip up to the top string. Now it's getting a little harder because you're not just moving your third fingertip, you're also holding the other 3 in place, which is very important that you're able to get these 4 fingers independently as quickly as possible. Then down 1 string, down 1 more, and back to where we started. Now, it would be a good idea to pause this video just at this for about 1 minute and practice until you can get that third finger moving on its own. You can also use your other hand to teach it. If it's very, very weak, you will have to bring your other hand in. If you've paused it and you've come back, this is where it gets really difficult. Watch the way I'm able to take my third finger down a string on its own and then down to the first string on its own. Now, that's what your third finger needs to be able to do to play the guitar well. Then up 1 string and up to there. That's the whole exercise. So if you do that slowly every day, I'm actually cramping now myself, so to give you an idea, and I'm a long time around, so, but you can see how independent my third fingertip is. Can you see the way I'm just bringing it up and down? So that will help enormously to get that finger working. If you want to, you can also do it with your little finger. It may not be necessary, you'll have to decide that, but it is an option if you want to do it. but you need to have 4 fingers to play guitar. You can see the way I'm able to move 4 of them at the same time. So that's if your third finger is weak. I know that exercise will help you because I've seen it so many times over the years. That's all.